Happy Thursday. Kara the Kitchen is back, and we are celebrating all things food and wine. We have Arthur with Minnesota Food and Wine Festival kicking off technically tonight, but you have to be like a super VIP. And then we have Alicia from the Buttered Tin. So great to have you both here.
Thank you for
And then
having
this
us.
guy, you know.
Yeah, I'm here too. I wore my wine-colored suit, by the way, for this occasion.
I'm
So
in the
it goes
casual. Yeah,
nicely
you're
with that.
fancy.
Look at that.
you
Don't
pair this
spill.
with this. This is how it works.
Let's tell everybody
I've
about
seen
the
it.
event. You're giving it back?
Actually, okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a lot of. Yes, Food and Wine Experience begins this weekend. The most delicious, the best weekend of the entire year
Pretty
is
much,
just
yes.
a couple days away. Saturday and Sunday, we still have general admission tickets, although they are going extremely fast for this all-inclusive sampling event. And what I love about it is you purchase a ticket, you get your tasting glass, you get a tote bag with fabulous things, and then you get to go in and you get to hang out with Alicia, with the Buttered Tin,
We'll be there.
with James Beard winning chefs, with vineyards
amazing.
from around the world, amongst many other things. So it's just a great way to spend an afternoon, either Saturday or Sunday.
So you essentially get your ticket, and then you get your glass, and you walk around and get samples, and then you get to try different kinds of foods.
You do, and you get to
That's
hear the
amazing.
inside scoop, and I think that's the really unique experience. You know, we all love going to restaurants, love going to that vineyard, but you don't always get the chance to have that dialogue, to, hear what inspired you to make this dish? Why did you use this particular oak barrel versus something else? And so it's just that really intimate touch point that Food and Wine brings you.
That's awesome.
I went last year, and that was one of the cool things, being able to talk to the different vendors just
Yeah.
about their inspirations, and they're definitely willing to tell their stories about how they came up with their
And how to taste
different
wine
wines.
properly.
Yes, which I need a lot of help with.
Deep nose, the lines,
Swirl
the
around,
tannins.
The finish,
And
all
what
of
they
that.
pair with.
And what
for
they pair
food.
with, which is what we're doing today.
Right.
So the Buttered Tin, where's the Buttered Tin located?
We have two locations, one in downtown St. Paul in Lowertown, and the other one in northeast Minneapolis.
I love it. And you guys
Yes.
specialize in all things yummy breakfast
All
foods.
things bakery, breakfast, and lunch.
That's
Everything
my favorite
delicious.
kind of foods. Breakfast.
As morning people,
Brunch.
And
yes.
bakery.
we love a
Yes.
good
We will
breakfast.
have a little bit of everything there. So we'll have some breakfast bites, and then we'll also have some bakery bites for you as well.
Okay, so what are we
try
going to
out.
make today?
Today we're
and what are
gonna-
we pairing with it today?
So today we're going to make our smashed avocado toast, and we will be sampling smashed avocado toast at the event.
Yum.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you put some of our smashed
Okay.
avocado on the toast here, while I'll crack an egg and get this going. Got some clarified butter here,
I like
so that
avocado.
the eggs don't burn.
Freshly smashed, looks like.
Freshly smashed.
Look at that spread.
Oh, that's a pro move.
Wow. Your egg cracking skills are
go.
impeccable. I must say, I struggle with cracking eggs.
I don't
Not my
get
thing.
that about you, Jason Hackett.
It's just getting your fingers in the crack and then opening it up the right way. I always get shells everywhere. That's my problem.
Look at that.
And a little shake.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm making a mess.
So what
Okay.
we're going to do is we're going to put some cheese on there.
What kind of cheese is that?
This is queso fresco. Some hot peppers.
Ooh, I'll do the hot peppers.
There you go. And then we have some pickled onions.
How generous should I be with the hot
Be
peppers?
generous.
Well, I guess
Oh,
it
I
depends
love
on
pickled
how
onions.
How spicy you want it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, that was really
Great.
generous.
All right, so this egg is pretty much stuck to this. I'm gonna quickly use this. All right,
There
here
we
we
go.
go.
We got it.
There
We got
go. All right,
The day has been saved, everyone.
and I like it sunny on these eggs. So I'm just gonna put this
Oh,
together,
wow.
lay it on there.
Oh, that smells good.
There we go.
Oh, wow, that looks so
I'm
good.
gonna put a little bit more.
That's
salt
so
and pepper
fast.
on it. There
That
you
is like
go.
the fastest
I
breakfast.
know.
That's why breakfast
Yeah.
is amazing.
That's why breakfast is amazing.
Doesn't take
but
very long.
It has all the special things on there, the onions that are gonna, cut the richness and make the eggs pop. You guys can feel free to dig in if you
I am
like.
going to try it.
I'm curious, what kind of bread are we using for
just
this?
gonna
This
pop
is a
this.
baguette, which is a little different than you
Okay,
normally
we'll dip.
see, but I feel like it gives a really good crunch.
We're doing the dip method because we're sharing.
Okay, I'm gonna.
This looks great. So what would we pair with this breakfast?
Well, when Alicia and I were talking, we thought this fabulous Sauv Blanc. And so this is from Boggle Winery in Lake County, California. And they will have a number of vineyards at the event this weekend. So, she was speaking to the richness of the dish, the creaminess of it.
Stealing this?
There you are. And this sort of blends opposite with that very nicely, especially, with your morning wine.
especially
Good.
with your
morning
morning.
wine.
Love a good morning wine.
Mimosas are technically wine, right?
Right? And they all
good.
come
This
from
is
grapes.
perfect for brunch.
Right,
It doesn't
brunch
have
it's
to be
included.
at 7 in the morning, but if it's at 10:30, it feels
Very
more
light,
okay.
very crisp.
I got one of your peppers.
Oh,
It
my
pairs
bad.
well with all the peppers that you
Yes.
put up. That's delicious. Okay,
Isn't that?
And you also brought some other food
Right.
items.
Yeah, so we have here the breakfast tacos. And we think that that goes really well with either a rosé that he has here or a sangria. So red or white.
Sangria. See, that's breakfasty.
That is
There's
definitely,
fruit.
there's fruit in there.
No,
of course.
it's healthy.
Get your morning fruit.
Yeah.
And then we have our walleye cake Benedict, which goes really
Okay.
well with the Sauvignon Blanc here.
Ooh, tell me more about the walleye cake.
Okay, so it is a walleye
it's
cake
like
at the
kinda like a
bottom
crab
here.
cake.
It's kind of like a crab cake, but it's
Okay.
walleye because, of course, we're here in Minnesota. Of
course.
right?
Makes sense.
Poached eggs, a hot pepper, arugula salad on top, and some home fries.
Stop. Is this one of the
Right.
samplings too?
We don't have that at the Food and Wine, but we do have
So
it at
check
both
them out.
locations.
See, this is they give you a little
Yes.
taste, and you're like, I want to go try that.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Gotta go in to get it.
Absolutely. And then we have our meatloaf hash.
I've been staring at that since I walked in.
Yes, with another beautiful egg on it, or house-made biscuits, and then that would be really nice here with a red, because of the course the
Yum.
meat in there. So
I love that. So, where are you guys located at like? Is there little sections that people, or is there a map? I feel like I'd just be like lost.
yeah,
You come in, and yes, we're going to direct you everywhere. We have more than 130 groups there. So
Whoa.
local restaurants. We have a lot of ethnic local restaurants, which I think is really fun and great this year. We
Awesome.
have a lot of local farmers that do direct to consumer. So rather
cool.
than always going directly into a grocery store or something like that, they're producing on their land with their hands and then selling it directly to us. We have lots of that. Everything is spread out throughout the first floor of the Omni Viking Lakes in Egan. And so come out, including the patio. Oh my gosh, and it's going to be a
so nice.
beautiful day,
Okay,
right?
Don't have to twist my
Yes.
arm.
We have food trucks out there, pizza, Big Green Egg, all doing sampling. We do have beer, we have some spirits, we have some THC. So come out, have a great, fun, and safe weekend on either Saturday or Sunday.
Bring your walking shoes. There's a lot of walking because there's a lot of vendors, and you're going to want to pass through a couple of times.
Oh, for sure, right?
Yes.
It keeps the blood flowing.
It does.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
your
you
stretchy
said,
pants,
yeah,
too.
stretchy
Stretchy
pants.
pants. Stretchy pants.
You
Yes.
said tickets are still available. What are the price of tickets, and how
So
can people get them?
$95, and that includes everything. So you're not coming in, you're not buying additional glasses, you're not buying additional foods. It's all included with that $95, and that's for the general admission ticket, which we still have some for Saturday. We have some more for Sunday still available, but they are going fast at foodwineexperience.com.
Oh my goodness, check it out. This is delicious. I'm gonna keep digging into that and trying some wines
You got to try the breakfast tacos too.
and the buttered tin. So check them out as well. Thank you
Thank
both for
you.
stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
All right, that's a wrap.